What's up, everybody? It's your host, The Last Dragon, Richard Prophet. As you can see, I'm in the hot tub. We're just hanging out. We're back in Jacksonville Beach. We got a new project here that we're still working on. And so a member of our family just dropped me a comment on one of my videos. Never take advice from someone wearing a cheap watch. And he left a comment that really resonated with me. And it's actually something that I'm trying to do something about. So we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into today. So first and foremost, shout out to D Ceffel, the #1 video creator in the game. And let's get into D's intro for the Dragon, the #1 intro in the watch game. Let's check it out. Cheers, family. What's up, everybody? We're back. Yeah, man. So as you can see, the Dragon has on no watch. No watch. Why? Yeah, people in the comment, yo, what's Prophet doing without a watch? Yo, what's going on? Prophet doesn't have a watch on. So for those of you that don't know, there was a young man. He was a rapper, entertainer, whatever. I mean, I don't follow rap anymore, but this one particular song he did really resonated with me because he spoke about Rolexes and all that. And, you know, that's our thing here in the family. Rolex is our thing. So last week, over the weekend, he was actually murdered. He went to a restaurant with his girlfriend, and he put a post up where they were at or whatever. They pinned the post where the restaurant was at. It was at a chicken and a waffle place, and somebody came in and they murdered him. They murdered him for his Rolex. They took his watch, and what's crazy about it, they said. I mean, according to what the people are saying, that they told him, "Give me your watch." He said no. They shot him, and they took it off his, off his corpse, off his body, whatever, while he lay there, So they took his watch, and they took like a chain, a piece of jewelry they had around his neck, like the rappers. They like to have. They like to wear big necklaces and so on and so forth. I mean, that's kind of a young people thing. I'm not really into that. People on this channel are not really into that. But hey, if you're into that, God bless you, man. If it's your money, you worked hard for it, you can do what you want with it, man. And so in like with respect to him and his family, man, for 8 days I wore no watch. Well, for those of you that don't know, 8 is my favorite number. So for 8 days, I wore no watch, and people were kind of going crazy about it. I was getting DMs, I was getting emails. But for those of you that don't know, that was the reason I had no watch on for 8 days. Today's the last day of that, so I will be putting the Apex Predator back on tomorrow. But yeah, man. So this young man got murdered for his watch, man, which I think is atrocious, man. I mean, young man worked hard, put some money together, wanted to get a beautiful watch wanted to reward himself with a watch. What man of means doesn't want a beautiful watch, man? Watch is a lot in a man's life, man, especially an accomplished man. I would say it's one of the top 5 things you can have as an accomplished man in your life. A good watch, a good wife, a beautiful house, a vacation home, a beautiful watch, at least one. And if you're into cars, you know, a beautiful vehicle, you know, supercar or luxury car, whatever it is you're into. So, yeah, man, he wanted to have a beautiful watch, you know, and you know, there's nothing wrong with that. And you know, as these watches become more and more popular, Rolex becomes more and more popular, younger and younger people are getting into them, you know. So that's okay. You're a young man, you're getting some money, you want to get a beautiful watch, hey. You know the drag is with you, man. You know that. That's the first thing I say you should buy before the car. Get a watch. But I made a video about that too. I'll include it at the end here for those that didn't see it. But yeah, man. Anyway, so this young man was murdered for his watch, and I'm kind of disgusted about it, man. I mean, we got to do better, people. Why would you take something from your brother? You know. First of all, you know, this is a murder. This guy was famous. This is a murder that's all over all the TVs, all the blog sites. That chain you got had his initials on it. You can't sell it. Any pawn shop you take that to, they're on high alert. And even if some unscrupulous jewelers out there, they're going to risk getting their license taken from them. You get caught dismantling and trying to sell that chain with this man's initials on it. 1,000% you're going to lose your license, and you might be charged with aiding and abetting. You know, you might be charged with, you know, after the fact, because you know that was taken off a dead man's body. So anyway, man, I wanted to speak about that. And so Aviv Shiv, sorry, I hope I got your name right. He left a comment on one of my videos, never take advice from somebody wearing a cheap watch. And, you know, that's true. That's still true. I still believe that, you know, that's still true, because if he didn't take the chances in his life to, you know, or make the right moves, make the steps, you know, map out the blueprint in his life so he can buy a good watch for himself, who the hell is he to give you advice? You know, why would you follow it? But his comment was, Prophet, I agree with you, something like this, to this respect. I agree with you on what you said on this video here, but I want to ask you, what do you think about, oh no, wait a minute, because I said you can't wear your watches out in New York right now, and be careful, no, I said be careful wearing your watches, and he said, what do you think about people wearing good watches in New York right now? And here, I'm going to give you my comments on that. Don't do it. Don't wear your Rolex out in New York right now. Don't do it, because these thieves now, these criminals now, they know what a Rolex is. They know what it is. They even, you know, these thieves, I believe them to be studying the models. They know, you know, they know what a landlord watch is. They know what a Daytona is. They actually been studying the models. I believe they're studying the models, because they might come up to you, you're sitting at a restaurant, you're sitting outdoors or something, and they might come up to you, hey, you know, nice Daytona, and walk away. And now you want, oh, and here's another thing. So I believe definitely that thieves are studying the watch models. You know, all they got to do is go to YouTube, type in Rolex. My videos come up, Archie's videos come up, everybody's videos come up, and, you know, with pictures, with videos. So they'll know what an expensive watch is. And they know at the very minimum, you're wearing a steel piece, that piece is $10,000, $15,000. You know what I'm saying? They might pawn it, get half that, but whatever. For one, you know, for one little 5-minute things, that's a lot of money. And also in New York, they know that New York doesn't allow you to defend yourself. Read in between the lines. If you don't know what that means, I'm not gonna get into that here. Maybe we'll make another video about that. But I mean, I'm grandfathered in. I've been riding with Alex Trebek for about 22 years now, so I'm a different story. But most people are not grandfathered in, so you're not allowed to defend yourself. You're wearing a beautiful watch, and you're somewhere, they come up on you, and they know it's going to be easy. Even if you put up a struggle, you know, they take something out, you're giving it up, or it could end very badly for you. So you're pretty much in places like New York, You're a victim right now. LA, look at LA. So this kid is wearing this fancy, a good watch, and he's wearing chain, like a fancy gold chain around his neck with diamonds on it or whatever. He's at a restaurant 5 minutes from the airport in a city that's not his hometown. So, and he bings his address of it. So these criminals know that he is not riding with Alex Trebek because he's heading to the airport. And on top of that, he's not in his home city. So he definitely doesn't have Alex Trebek on him. So he's just, victim. In New York right now, you got a good watch, you're wearing it outdoors, victim. LA, victim. Chicago, victim. Any one of these places, man, that you know what I'm talking about, you can be victimized. I don't care how big you are. I don't care you go to the gym all day, it doesn't matter, 1, 2, 3, 4 guys or whatever. Or if they got, they're riding with Alex Trebek, they know you're not. What are you going to do? Tough guy? Wait, tough guy? We're going to do tough guy. You know what I'm saying? So it's just not worth it, man. Don't wear your watch out in New York City, man. Aviv Shiviv, that's my advice, man. You wanted my advice? Don't wear your watch out in New York City. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. It's just not worth it. And even if you are one of the guys like myself that can walk around with Alex Trebek, they're going to come down on you. They're going to come down on you because it's New York. They're going to come down on you. Like they did it, that guy in the bodega. They're going to come down on you. And, $100,000 later, they'll find out, oh, okay, Okay, but still, it's $100,000 later. And God forgive if you don't have that money. You don't have that money. Hire the right firm, then, now your liberties are taken away. So it's not even worth it, man. Don't wear a good watch in New York City. Don't do it. You will be victimized, And to that young brother, man, my condolences to the family and friends. I didn't wear a watch for 8 days, which is hard for me because one of my first things I put on when I'm out to shower is my watch. So, but I just wanted to take my small little stand that I could and, just send a little message out to the world, man. We got to do better, people. We got to do better. We can't, everywhere you look, man, nowadays, New York, places, the crime is really getting out of hand, man. We got to do better. And New York is my city, man. I love my city, man. But, for those of you that watch the channel, follow me on Instagram, you know that I'm in Florida more than I'm in New York, man. Florida does not have a problem with you defending yourself. Actually, they encourage you to defend yourself. Florida's very actually anti-criminal, and they're pro-business. They're pro-businessman. They're pro-common man. So yeah, man. I don't know, man. I really just don't feel safe in some cities right now. And it's not, no, it's not that, man. Come on, man. Come on. Somebody comes up, they got the drop on. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Are you going to lose your beautiful watch? Is it one or two things, right? You're going to lose your beautiful watch, or you're going to lose your life. For some, that's an easy choice. But for some of us, it's not so easy, And either way, either choice, you lose. You lost. Either choice, either way, either side of the coin of that scenario, you lost. So Aviv Shiv, hope I got your name right. I hope that answers your question, man. Should you wear a beautiful watch in New York City right now? The answer is no. The answer is no. It's a heart. It's a painful. With a heavy heart. I say that the answer is no. I say that the answer is no. I'm your host, Richard Prophet. I am the last dragon of the watch community. And yeah, man, share this video. Share this video. Anybody you know in the watch community, man, share this video. Thanks for watching. We in this piece. The Loomster's in this piece. The Loomster. Balloons. Balloonster. Done, Loomster? Loomster's done. Cheers, family.